Oh, really?
New York.
Well, what, did you just come in to get gas or what?
Well, I went to the Shamrock over there. I live on Carew. It's right down the street. And then I went to, I didn't have enough, well, I had enough gas, but I was going to Katy. I don't want to be on empty. So I went up there to Shamrock. And I actually got off and did my little thing like that. And it had a little piece of paper that said we're closed. Notice a misspelling. It said we're closed. We closed. So I came back up this way. I was going to take the Beltway. I came back up this way. And I always go around to make sure that I'm safe at that hour. So I went up that way. And when I went up that way, I saw these two guys, black guys, young, with both of them facing that way. And they were off the cars with both doors open like this. Both cars had both doors open like that.
This car, you saying? Both
No.
This car, oh, the car's here.
The black guys.
Okay.
There was two young black guys over there. So I decided not to get off. So first I went that way. And I came around. And then I said, I need gas, man. I don't know. I just still didn't go out that way. So I went around one more time to see if the guy inside was there.
Mm-hmm.
And because I needed gas. And so I went back around. No, I went, let's see. When I came in, I went that way.
Yeah.
And then I was going to go out, then I decided not to go out. So for some reason, I backed up this way and went that way. And I saw this guy here, like through the bushes. I saw a car like...
Hey, I can't hear the car. What?
Oh, like through the bushes, I saw a car. I didn't hear anything, but I saw a car sort of coming up. And I saw that it was like up on the embankment there. And so I went back around and I came that way and I didn't see anybody. I saw him get off, but I didn't see anybody when I went that way. I didn't see anybody in the car or anything. Then when I was getting ready to leave, I saw him I thought he was under the wheel. On that side, I thought he was under the wheel. And then I backed up again and went back that way. And I said, hey, that guy's under the wheel. But I had already heard the shots.
When did you hear the shots? At what point did you hear the shots?
I don't even remember how many times. I went around twice.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember going this way and that way when I saw the guys actually going this way when they heard the shots. The two black guys. They went
Duck
this
down,
way.
you mean?
He said, hey, there's some shots, man.
Uh-huh.
And then I went this way.
So it wasn't the two black guys that were shooting there.
No.
There was where'd the shots sound like they came from?
Out
Somewhere on the
this way.
street? You didn't see any cars or anything like that?
Yeah, I saw a white car. And then I came up this way because I saw the guy like in the bushes, you know, like right there. I saw him out of the car, and he was like on the hood, like he was like in the hood looking at it. And then I went back. I came back around. When I came back around after he was out of the car, that's when I heard the shots. Then I went back out. I was going to take off.
So he was already out of the car though, leaning on the hood or what?
He looked like he was not leaning on the hood. He was like checking this, like he had a reg and he was checking it out. And I thought that it had happened like me. I said to myself, wow, you know, his hood must not have been all the way down because I had that accident one time where the hood came up and broke all my windows.
So, but he was up
I was
walking
going to
around.
take off.
He was up walking around though at that point.
No, when I came out this way, after I heard the shots, came back around, and I went that way, and I was going to take off.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't even going to wait. I wasn't going to, nothing. I was going to take off. Even after I saw him laying there, I was going to take off, but I felt my conscience.
Yeah.
Went back around, and I said to the two black guys, I said, hey, they had already come and checked the car.
Mm-hmm.
The two black guys had already approached the car.
Yeah.
And I saw them coming from there to there and going back. And then I said, hey, there's a guy underneath the tire there. Didn't y'all see him?
Mm-hmm.
And they said, no, really? There's a guy? And I said, yeah, on that other side. And that's when they came and they saw him. And that's when I parked my car, put it on park, and actually got off and tried to hold his hand. And I saw the blood, and I said, Maybe, I didn't know if it was from the wreck. I didn't know. But
White guy, black guy, what was it?
a Hispanic guy. The one
Hispanic
that was
guy?
on the ground.
Uh-huh.
I didn't see anybody shooting him. I didn't see.
Yeah. But he was still alive when you...
Yeah,
they
I
were
was
walking?
holding his hand. Is he almost here?
Yeah, can I get you to sit in my car?
Excuse me?
Come sit in my car and just wait on him?
Oh, sit in your car?
Yeah. Crime scene's here. They want you close by.
I'm right here.
Well, yeah, they want you close by.
Y'all ready?
I'm rolling.
1 second.
You might have to make some adjustments for this white hair now.
Good white balance right now. Okay.
Y'all ready, man?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, my name is Sergeant Wayman Allen. That's WAYMON, City of Houston Police Department, Homicide Division. This morning at shortly before 4 a.m., a Houston police officer was approached. He was driving down the feeder lane of the Southwest Freeway here at Beechnut. He observed a vehicle that had jumped or was over the side of the sidewalk here just to the west of a Chevron station. He thought it appeared that it might be an accident scene. He pulled over, saw an individual lying on the pavement. He was approached by a citizen that told him that she'd heard a couple of gunshots, that she was coming here to the service station to purchase some gasoline this morning. After hearing the shots, she saw the complainant lying on the sidewalk, or excuse me, lying on the pavement near the rear of his car. She told some men that were here at the service station. Ambulance was summoned to the scene. They transported the man out to Herman Hospital, and he expired this morning. It's my understanding that he has at least sustained 2 to 3 gunshot wounds. The citizen had saw a small white car fleeing this location. So far in the investigation and examining the deceased man's car here at the scene, it appears that he was involved in some type of an accident this morning. So I don't know if this was some type of road rage thing. That's really undetermined. Again, the evidence would indicate that the deceased was in some type of accident with a white vehicle. There is white paint on his car, and the investigation is ongoing by the Homicide Division at this time.
Do you have any description of the possible shooters?
No description on the occupants of the car at this time.
Okay, do you know where he was hit?
I've got a vague idea, but my partner's en route to the hospital at this time. We'll have that information later this morning.
Okay.
What about on the vehicle? You said possibly involved in another accident or something. Here at this location or another location?
What it appears from looking at the vehicle, there is fresh damage to the front end, some damage along the passenger side. Obviously, there's no debris here at this location. No one saw an accident or heard any vehicles crash. That would indicate that most likely this accident occurred probably in close proximity to this address, but not here.
Okay. What was the age and race of the vehicle?
I have no idea at this time.
You don't know if it's Hispanic male or...
I do not.
Okay.
I would venture to say it's going to be a Hispanic male. The lady told me that she could hear Hispanic music coming from the radio of his car. But age or anything else, I haven't been here very long
What
on the
about
scene.
condition when she got to him here? Was he talking to her or anything?
He did not talk to her.
But he was still alive at that point?
That's correct. He was transported by HFD and expired at Herman Hospital.
Okay, get your name one more time, sir.
Wayman Allen, WAYMON, ALLEN.